Now, if you're in a trades business, there is a high chance that your website looks something like this, where you have a form where people can give their budget, their address, etc. And then your CSR would follow up with them, you would contact them, etc. And most websites have pretty similar layout where you select all the details, enter all the details, and then a person will contact you. Now, in the yesterday's video, I talked about how FieldCamp has this engine which is like an online booking engine which can power your website, your chatbot, your WhatsApp bot, every single thing. So in this video, what I did was I actually wanted to show you, because most websites, even though they might have a website chatbot, they answer a question and they stop. They say, yes, we offer that, or here are our hours, please fill out this form, etc. But it does not do anything more than that. So what I did was I went into Lovable. I created this sample nice website very quickly where I just showed it that, hey, here is my commercial lawn care business, please create a website. And then I gave it a FieldCamp widget. That's the only thing I did. I didn't ask it to do any other CSS. There are some formatting issues which of course needs to be taken care of, but in under 10 minutes I was able to actually add an chat widget on my website, which is like an actual CSR. Here's what it did. So first of all, I just reached out and I said I have an urgent leak to fix. Now it says, oh, a leaking P-trap is a problem. It analyzed the image, it understood the image, and then it asked me a couple of questions. I gave it my email address. It looks like, are you an existing customer or not? Because if it's an existing customer, it's going to pull all the context and give it to the AI CSR. So it knows that, hey, the last time we fixed this equipment for this customer. And then I say that, hey, I am in Central Park, New York. It said, oh, we don't service in New York Central Park, sorry, but please give me your details and I'm going to log your request in. This is actually an end-to-end flow where what it did was it not only talked to the person, it qualified the person, and then it actually entered the request for me on the FieldCamp's request, like the sales module, and it actually added the notes as well. Customer requesting a diagnostic for leaking P-trap under the sink. Service address is Central Park, New York, which is outside the service area. Team to review and confirm if they can accommodate. And based on this, I can trigger workflow notifications and whatever I want. But the first step is to understand the power of this thing. So it can actually engage with people. It can answer users' question based on your knowledge base, based on your service areas, availabilities, etc. And the FieldCamp's engine is what it is powering it from. So how do you set something like this up? It's pretty straightforward. It can be done in under 10 minutes, as I said. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go into settings, and in the settings we have something called as service area. In service area, for example, the first thing as I told you, Central Park is not part of my service area. That is why it rejected it. So you would set all the service areas that you want and what type of booking and formatting that you do inside that service area. I covered this in another video of how to set this up. But once you set up these service areas or the zip codes where you guys are servicing in, then you can go head over to online booking. You will say that, do you want to create new request? Do you want to book one-off jobs or do you want to book recurring jobs? What is the thing that you want to book? How do you want to add it to your website? So I just copied the floating button script that it gave me. Of course, I didn't do any much setting in the appearance, but you can change your logo, you can change the colors and do the customization in the picture, hero images, whatever you want. You can do end-to-end customization for this. And the third step towards it is actually going to the AI receptionist panel where you are going to say the prompt. So I just said that, hey, you are an AI receptionist for FieldCamp AI. This is your speaking style, and then these are the greetings and everything that you do. You add all the knowledge base, which can be website, document, text, anything based on your pricing you want to add, you can actually add those. And if you want to give any rules, for example, intake forms, SMS rules, transfer call rules, if it's a voice agent, you can give that as well. And lastly, you would deploy it on your website, you would deploy it on your phone, wherever you want it. You can deploy it on any given place. One AI CSR, one AI engine present in multiple places. And lastly, not only this, like this AI CSR can talk to people, it is actually able to look at your price book, because when you add a product or a service in FieldCamp, you can say that, hey, I want to enable online booking for this product or a service, And then it's supposed to be like if it's a cleaning, for example, you're a cleaning company or a lawn care company, your standard cleaning or standard lawn care is 1 hour, then you can add that service duration. You can enable the recurring schedule so people can actually come to you, book a weekly, bi-weekly session, and then what is the price, cost, unit of measurement, whatever details you want to add. And based on that, from a preliminary prompt which I set up in under 10 minutes, it was able to book an actual request in with all the details, all the price book, every single thing, team members, zones, everything set up properly. It can actually book jobs, recurring jobs, maintenance jobs, whatever is needed for your business. This is the most powerful thing which you can have, where a basic chatbot can answer with a simple generic text, and you can go with specific companies. For example, this is a product which is as a scale as of like Avoca AI, which is operating on Service Titan. It can add to your website. This is by default integrated into FieldCamp, where a FieldCamp's assistant does not only collect information, it can actually recall stuff from the memory of the customer we have worked in the past. It can assist the customer. It can ask them for the address, contact information, whatever is needed, and then add it to the system. And based on this, you can do anything you want. So you can make an agent on FieldCamp. What that agent does is it can, for example, I have a request to estimate drafter. So if you have this agent from the request, like the leaky p-value plumbing leak which there was there, it will look at the price book, it will make a good, better, best estimate and send that estimate through using Twilio or FieldCamp data or any other collected tools over WhatsApp to the customer that, hey, you reached out to us and this is how much it's going to cost you. Or you can make a workflow automation inside FieldCamp. Now what the workflow automation does is, for example, I'll just go into my workflows, I'll create a new workflow, and then I'm just going to say when this happens, I will say when a record is created, I'll say projects, I can say anything, I'll just say request. So when a new request is created, it can check something. Now that check can be anything. So it can be schedule later, estimate value, line items created, any single thing. It can check that. And not only that, it can do something as well. So what will be do something? I can skip the check part, it's not needed. Do something, which is it can just text the customer that, hey, we received your request. We sorry that you are facing this XYZ issue. We will follow up as soon as possible. So customer is not left out to dry out. And then you can just have like a 10-minute sequence or 20-minute or 30-minute sequence. So every 5, 20, 10 minutes, a text goes out saying that, sorry, we are running extremely busy. Don't worry, you are important to us. We are going to contact you as soon as possible. Or you can have an AI agent on the workflow. What the AI agent does, it's going to operate on the request. It can use Sonnet or any model you want, and it can actually do stuff for you like make an AI estimate or make an email, send message, anything that is required. So this end-to-end process where not only you can easily add an AI bot on your website, an AI CSR, which can talk to people, qualify people, give them estimates and put them into the system while remembering their profile. But the things that you can do after that, like agents to make estimate or workflow automation for follow-ups, etc., all of that is part of a standard FieldCamp account. If you want this setup for your account, let's get in touch, and thank you for watching.